All right, my smiling face again. Okay, I was already here this morning. You guys see me do a video. But it's Friday. It's the day that I'm all downtown all day, so I'll try to not reiterate my video, but so we're coming at ya, Bella Coola, BC, and if you guys have been following my channel, then you know that we're always up to some crazy stuff. But there was a very devastating bear attack yesterday, and I did a little bit of a video on it. But like I said in my other video, I don't want to touch on it too much because it's families, privacy, public at large, that kind of stuff. So I'm downtown on the Wharf Road, and you know, I probably shouldn't be walking around downtown because there's still a grizzly bear and their cubs at large, but not like oh great to me, but I know, I am well aware, but it's just me. Wolfgang's not with me, so, and I'm trying to be as safe as I can. A lot of people come down this road, although after yesterday's incident, I don't even know if it matters how many people you have with you or whatever, because like 5 people were attacked by 3 bears. So anyways, on from that. So on Fridays I come downtown and I hang out all day, which gives us a chance to like check out some other area that's not like just like New Sats and beach. But you guys know that I've really been on this like tracker app thing where I try to get my 8,000 steps a day, and that actually, in combination with like making sure that all my meals are pretty much done by 8 o'clock at night, has been really good for me mentally, because I tend to get overexcited about how much exercise I'm doing in my intake. But that's me. I wouldn't recommend. I do not recommend. So, what did we get up to from the last video? Isn't it pretty down here? I just like showing you guys how pretty it is down here. There's a lot of water running off the mountain right now, which means there's a lot of rock coming out, which makes me happy. Probably make you guys happy, because then I can make some good rock pounding videos. But we're going for counseling at 1. Because you know me, and how I live in the most beautiful and yet dangerous place, probably one of the most beautiful and dangerous places on earth, of course, besides the like Sahara Desert or whatever, Nairobi or something, where there's like killer lions and shies, or Australia, which has lots of like things that can kill you and eat you. I am not happy. I'm having a hard time being happy, so yeah, I guess we'll go to counseling, even though it eats up. Well, it's such a gorgeous day, right? Such a gorgeous day. So, but anyway, so what did we do today that was cool, that was different from what we usually do? Well, we planed some wood for some epoxy resin tables that I plan to make. You guys know how I'm always like, but I like wood too. Well, I actually do really like wood too. And I have all this cedar wood that's been sitting in my yard that took to my friend's house this morning because he's a carver. And he's got like a big planer and like a hand planer and like, here comes Kai, hand planer, a big like planer. And I've never used a hand planer, so I got a little bit of a lesson in that. So I made some videos for you guys, but he had his like music playing. So I'm gonna have to dub that over, and the planer is super loud, so I don't know, it might just be cat cuts. that you guys get out of that. You can hear the water. There's so much water. So much water. It's so pretty. Like, tiny little waterfalls all over the place. I love it. Love it. And then I tried to skill saw for the first time. Never tried a skill saw before, and whew, I suck at using a skill saw. I really suck. So I made a, man, that's pretty. That's so pretty. I could come back in here and climb around. Hey, I did bring my boots. I did bring my boots, but I've climbed in this little thing before and there wasn't anything in there. So anyways, but I left them like, I took like a whole pile of boards there and I was wrong. Like, we're not going to get through a whole pile of boards. I only got through like one board, and not because like they weren't working, but just because it takes a long time to hand plane a board, even like a board that's just like 4 or 5 feet. So I guess like the point of this video is like, yeah, I see where the woodworking part of making tables is going to be very time consuming. The wood's beautiful. It's got like beautiful grain on it. Isn't this nice? I'm going to turn around here. Look, quartz vein. You guys know what that means. It means we got to climb in this mountain here. Isn't this a pretty road? I can't walk that far today though because I don't want to be late for my appointment. But so the wood grain is beautiful. Now it's all smooth. I planed the knots and stuff, and then we split it in half. But it needs to dry a little bit more, so we've left that at my friend's house. And yeah, so hopefully the next few times that I'm there, I'll try to make some more videos. But it's pretty much just me like running the planer. So the planer, it's got like a little hand setting on it. Dictate how far deep it's like cutting in there, and then so every time I did a swoop I kind of like made a little edge, little ridge in the wood. I'll have to show you guys. It was very interesting. There's lots of like learning in a short little bit of time. So when I learn a little bit more, and when I get the wood back, I'll make you a video where we can actually like look at the wood. But I just kind of wanted to touch base and reiterate, like, we're all safe. And it was a successful day downtown. Beautiful here. You can see the mountains beside me. See the water behind me. Oh, and my friend got me a pickaxe. Isn't that a thoughtful gift? What girl doesn't want a pickaxe? So, which was perfect, because now I'm going to walk back to the truck at Ooh La La Waterfall. I remember I was there the other day and I was like, there's all this new material here, champ. And I forgot to bring a shovel this morning because I was all like, I was so rushed. I brought like a bucket to wash the truck. I brought like the truck washing stuff. I brought stuff to mail out to people that have won my raffles. I brought different clothes, I brought different shoes, I brought boots, I brought wood, I brought my phone and all the accessories that go with that, blah, 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 blah. So, I didn't bring a shovel, but my friend gave me a pickaxe, so we could probably stop up here and pickaxe some stuff, which I'm super excited about, if I have enough time. If we don't have enough time, well, I might have to cut off from making videos. Look. Isn't that cool? Oh, the water. I might have to cut off and make videos and watch the truck. I know, like, I don't know. When I'm outside, I'm not sad. It's just when I'm sitting at home, stalking around on Facebook that I'm sad. Goddamn. Goddamn Facebook. Goddamn. Just kidding. Just kidding. Like this person's gonna run me over, but look at the water. Isn't that nice? Look at the rock. I love this rock here. And I love the water. It's beautiful. So again, beautiful Bella Coola, BC. Dangerous Bella Coola, BC. So when you guys see me out here, please know that I'm being as safe as I possibly can. But you are never safe. Alright? I've been thinking about that lately too. It's like life is so quick. And even in those moments where you're happy and you thought you were safe, you might not have been safe. Right? It just wasn't your moment. Doesn't mean that you were safe. Maybe, I don't know. And does it even matter that you were happy? Happy's like, yeah, when you're like there in that moment, sure. But like, how long does a moment last? Not very long. And if you can't like carry it with you, if you can't like, you know, look back on it and always like use its shine to like bolster your day, I don't know. I'm just happy that today turned out to be a nice day. And I managed to like eat up most of the day with fun activities. And I didn't have to drive all the way back home because it's 20 kilometers to home and then 20 kilometers back downtown for a grand total of like 40 kilometers, maybe 45 if I took a little detour. So yeah, thanks to my friend there. He didn't want to be in my videos, so I'll be cutting him out. And yeah, wood. It was very interesting to learn about wood today. Okay, I gotta flip you over.